Here is an example of graphing a system of linear inequalities when the system is written in standard form. Okay, so graph the solution to the following system of inequalities. And as you can see, this is standard form. And so before we graph anything, we're going to need to isolate the y variable. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to do it over here on my sketch pad. So the first equation, or should I say inequality, all right, so let's do this. Take away the x term. And then divide by the coefficient of y. So we'll have y is greater than negative 4/7 x minus 1. Okay, that one is ready to graph. So let's go ahead, let's come over here to Alex and let's graph it. So the y-intercept is -1. So I'm going to put a point there, and then the slope is down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and right 7. Right there. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and draw that line. Oops, made a mistake already. There we go. Okay, and we need to make sure we understand this. It is a greater than, not equal to, so it needs to be a dashed line. So let's make it a dashed line. Now when it comes to shading, it's a greater than. It says y is greater than, so we know that we're going to want to shade somewhere up here, okay? All right, but I don't know where to shade yet because I don't have the second line drawn. So let's go to the second equation, inequality. So here we have -3x plus 5y less than or equal to 10. So just like the other one, I am first going to remove my x term from the left side. Gives me 5y less than or equal to 3x plus 10. Then I will divide by the coefficient. And this is what I have. I have y is less than or equal to 3/5 x plus 2. All right, now let's just quick talk about this. We know that this is a less than or equal to, so we're going to be shading below, and it's going to be a solid line. So coming on over here, let's put a point at +2 and go up 3/5. I'm going to erase some of these because they're going to look a little confusing. So from my y-intercept, go up 3 spaces, and to the right 5 spaces. Right there. And so once again, get rid of a couple of these extra guys. All right. So from this point to this point, and we know it's a solid line. Okay, and we're supposed to shade underneath the solid line. So underneath the solid line is here. All right, and so hopefully you can see where the shaded region is, where they both have in common. They both have this area here in common. Okay, so this area is less than the solid line and greater than the dashed line, and so we know that this is the area that we want to shade. Okay, and so I'm going to come down here then, and let's talk about this. It says then give the coordinates of one point in the solution set. Well, I can pick any of these points that I kind of already sketched, right? All of these are points in the solution set. So let's just pick one of them. Let's say this one right here is +3, +2. So I'm just going to enter that 3, 2, and let's go ahead and check. And I got it correct. Okay, so there it is. And obviously, all these little tick marks are not part of the graph. They were just to help me explain the shading. Okay, so if you wanted to go back and erase all those tick marks, of course you can do that.